Well, listen, we should get going. It's coming on time here. So, my friends, welcome to another night of what? Whatever it is. No better time to sing. Ooh, we had a difficult sound check that I'm a little flustered. So I'm going to take a deep breath. Join me. And tell me real quick, if you are new tonight, could you raise your hand and keep it up for a minute so I can see? Hi, Magdalene. Hi, Herb. Hi, Fred. Let's see. I may not catch everybody. Keep them up because I got to go through two screens. Who else? H.B. Lander. Hi there. Bren from Texas. Welcome. Deb Todd. Deb Todd finally made it. My good friend Kathy Kravitz Smith. Hello. Welcome. Anybody else? I see an electronic hand pop up, but I missed who it was. iPad. Hello, iPad. Oh, God. That's so funny. I think that may be it. If I didn't catch you, welcome anyway. This series has been going on since March of 19, right? And you all know what happened in March 2019. And we have been singing our way through COVID, racial disruptions of all kind, climate disruption, elections, national traumatizing. We have been here for each other every other Thursday night. And some of you have been here the whole time, and some of you have been here a lot of the time. So thank you for the old timers and the newcomers. A couple of housekeeping things. There have been a rash of really nasty Zoom bombings lately in a particular group that I'm in that's international, and many meetings have been disrupted. I don't think anything's going to happen tonight, but we have a plan for what to do if it does, so don't worry. We keep the chat open because I know you all like to talk to each other, and that's great. How else can we build community when we can't talk? We ask that you not chat during the songs. When people are singing, please don't chat, because your little chat pops up on the screen, and this particular singer gets distracted and loses my place in my song. So please refrain from chatting until the breaks in between the songs. And I think that's it. There's going to be a lot of good stuff in the chat in the course of the evening, so be sure to save the chat at the end of the meeting, which you do by opening the chat, going down to the bottom. There are three little dots. Click on the three little dots. The first option is Save Chat, and that way you'll get lots of websites and so forth. And I think that's it. The lyrics for tonight are in the chat right now. If you didn't get them in the email, you can open them up. Judy and I decided, just for the fun of it, to print like all the lyrics, even though you're not going to sing all of them because they're songs you don't know, but just because they're great songs and you might want to look at them at your leisure later on. So enjoy. Okay. So tonight, as the publicity told you, we are celebrating love, but we decided that we didn't want to stay stuck in romance. Who wants to stay stuck in romance, for goodness sake? And that we would instead broaden it out to love of family, love of the earth, love of justice, love of friends, and hard love, the love that isn't so easy but is still love. So I want to start with one of my very favorite songs about love by the wonderful Malvina Reynolds. And I noticed Nancy, her daughter, is here tonight. Yay, thanks Nancy, good to see you. And I think a lot of you know it. The Magic Penny Song. A lot of wisdom in this simple song. Okay. Love is something. Here we go. Love is something if you give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Love is something if you give it away. You'll end up having more. If by any chance you have missed ever hearing this song, don't worry. That chorus will come around 3 more times, so you can join next time. It's just like a magic penny. Hold it too tight, you won't have any. But lend it, spend it, and you'll have so many. They'll roll all over the floor. So love is something if you give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Love is something if you give it away. You'll end up having more. Money is dandy and we like to use it, but love is better if you don't refuse refuse it. It's a treasure, you'll never lose it unless you lock up your door. Oh, love is something if you give it away. Give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away. You'll end up having more. Now this is sort of a children's song in a way. I've sung it with so many children and they love to act it out. You know, love is something if you give it away. And then you'll roll all over the floor. And kids, of course, go down and roll all over the floor. I did not see any of you doing that, but it is an option. It is an option. So, but I just think that some of the simplest songs have the greatest wisdom, and some of the greatest wisdom comes in a very simple package. So I really celebrate the simplicity and the wisdom of this song. Okay, one more verse. So let's dance the night away. If there's a piper, we can pay. 'Cause love is something if you give it away, you'll end up having more. Oh, love is something if you give it away. Give it away. Give it away, oh, love is something if you give it away, you'll end up having more. And you get one last chance to dance, roll on the floor, or clap, okay? Love is something if you give it away, give it away, give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you'll end up having more. Oh yeah, you'll end up having more, that's right. Love that song. Makes me happy. Thank you, Lilith, for holding up that love pillow, I think was what that was. Can you hold that up one more time? Folks might want to see it. Is it there? Maybe I'm in the wrong screen. This is Lilith. There it is, love. Yeah. Thank you so much. Some of our participants bring really great visuals. Well, it is now my enormous pleasure to bring on one of my very best friends, a woman that I've known since we were young singers on the circuit, on the women's music circuit and the folk circuit. And we have bonded over the years in so many beautiful ways. Some of you met her at my birthday concert. And she's back, Judy Fjell, and Judy's going to lead us in another song about love.
So, anyway, Katie and I collaborated along with the Summer Sing Campers to make a puppet that is huge, and her name is Sinuve, and she has a song that goes with her, and this is the song. For the love of creation, for the love of creation, for the love, for the love, for the love, for the love, for the love of creation. You can sing that. For the love of creation, for the love of creation, for the love, for the love, for the love, for the love, for the love of creation. And then we just think about all the things of creation that we love. So, why do we love music? Why do we love music? Why do we love music? Oh, why do we love music? The answer, for the love of creation, for the love of creation, for the love, for the love, for the love, for the love, for the love of creation. Why do we love community? Why do we love community? Why do we love community? Oh, why do we love community? For the love of creation, for the love of creation, for the love, for the love, for the love, for the love, for the love of creation. And we might take all sorts of ideas like, why do we love dancing? Why do we love dancing? Why do we love dancing? Oh, why do we love dancing? For the love of creation, for the love of creation, for the love, for the love, for the love, for the and then you can sing whatever you're singing at home. Why do we love? Why do we love? Why do we love? Oh, why do we love? For the love of creation, for the love of creation, for the love, for the love, for the love, for the love, for the love of creation. Then there's a little counter melody that goes underneath. It goes like this. For the love, for the love, for the love, for the love of creation, for the love, 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 for the love of creation.
Oh, great. Oh, great. For the love of creation. That's one of those songs that you could sing for a long, long time. And I bet you have sung it a long, long time, right, Judy? Oh, thank you so much. That was really fun. And I did see a lot of moving going on. Why do we love Betsy? Aw, Tina, you're the best. Okay, well, Judy's going to be back soon, but I want to just take a minute to do something that we do every week, which is to take a moment of quiet together. We all come from busy lives. We all come from a busy world. We come today from a world where things are happening on a daily basis that upset our sense of goodness in the goodness of the universe, the goodness of humanity. There's also things that cross our lives that reinforce the wonder of the earth and the wonder of humanity. It's all kind of mixed in together, isn't it? But I'd love tonight for us to just take a few minutes. So find a way to be even more comfortable than you are now without completely going to bed. And if you like, close your eyes or just look softly down or let your gaze soften. Don't stare at the screen, Well, we don't need to do that. Just let your eyes relax and let your shoulders soften. And feel your feet on the floor. Feel that you're connected to something solid underneath your feet. And even though it just might be a linoleum floor or a wooden floor, it is the earth. It is the earth element. Connecting with the earth element in us, our solid flesh. And breathing in just a couple of deep breaths and breathing out, letting whatever needs to be let go, let go. Whatever you're carrying that might get in the way of you fully being present tonight and fully receiving this really powerful gift. Song and singing is one of the most powerful medicines I know. And I know you feel the same or you wouldn't be here. So breathing in deeply the gratitude and joy of being here tonight. Breathing out anything unnecessary that's unneeded. Lay it down. Let it go. And let your belly relax, your back relax, your jaw relax. Your hands relax. There's a feeling of opening to this moment, to yourself as you are right now. This experience of being here, both in your home and in the company of a lot of good folks. And I'd like to invite you, in honor of our theme tonight, to just bring to mind and heart something that you love unreservedly. Unreservedly love. Could be a person, an animal, something in nature, anything, but just that it is not, there's no well yeah but, well yeah except for, but just 100% love. And breathe that into your heart. Let your heart be filled with that wonderful love energy that we all have. And it's so healing to feel it, really feel it. And with your next out breath, think of sending that love through your breath to that place, person, being. And lastly, just when you're ready, just gently open your eyes and put yourself on gallery for a minute and just take a look at your fellow beings here. All of them here to offer and receive medicine. All of them knowing there's so many other places they could be, and they've made a choice to be here. So we are among friends. Just take a look. Such a pleasure to see all these beautiful faces and people from all over the country. Sometimes we have folks from other parts of the world. I think tonight we're mostly US. And I want to just end this little portion with a very simple song. And I dedicate it and I sing it in honor of my teacher Thich Nhat Hanh. And I'm going to sit sideways for a minute. On the back there, I don't know if you can see, but there's a picture of Thich Nhat Hanh behind me. Let me just pull it up for a sec. I know many of you have seen him in the news and on the screen. Greenland, all right. Oh, Greenfield. Anyway, and I'm going to spend a whole evening on Thich Nhat Hanh next time we meet in February 17th for Twilight and Lullabies. He was a very, very significant teacher for me, and as many of you know, I wrote a lot of songs based on his teachings, inspired by his teachings. So he's worth spending some time with. But tonight I just want to bring him into the room with honoring, with a very full heart of honoring. And this song goes in honor of him and all the peacemakers. Peace in my heart, peace in my hands, peace in my words, peace in my land. Easy to sing, join me. Peace in my heart, peace in my hands, peace in my words, peace in my land. I don't know about you, but the barrage of news about imminent war with Russia and the Ukraine is making me so sick. I just want to say, just turn it off, please. Just don't stir this up. I know you all have a lot of feelings about this too, but I just had to sing this song tonight with a deep prayer for peace. Peace in my heart, peace in my hands, peace in my words, peace in my land. Let's sing love. Love in my heart, love in my hands, love was this morning with my women's Buddhist community, and we kind of spontaneously started singing like love in my heart, love in my hands, love in my words, love in my land. So those of you who like to move, make up your own gestures if you like. I want to do joy. Joy in my heart, joy in my hand, joy in my words, joy in my land. Courage, courage in my heart, courage in my hands, courage in my words, courage in my land. And let's close with peace in our hearts. Peace in our hearts, peace in our hands, peace in our world, peace in our land. One more. Peace in our hearts, peace in our hands, peace in our words, peace in our land. Thank you, folks. You know, in this word love, you know, it's so associated with Valentine's Day and all that, and we all know the kind of love that tends to focus on. But I wanted to just take a minute to read something, a couple of things about love from some of the great revolutionaries and peacemakers that have touched our world. And one of them is Che Guevara, who was a radical revolutionary and not a nonviolent activist, but a man of great love and great breadth of vision. And he says, a very famous quote of his, I'll see if I can read it, my ink blurred. At the risk of seeming ridiculous, let me say that the true revolutionary is guided by a great feeling of love. It is impossible to think of a genuine revolutionary lacking this quality. And Thich Nhat Hanh I have a little something from him. A little passage from his book, Being Peace, one of my favorites. And he says, many of us worry about the situation of the world. We don't know when the bombs will explode. We feel that we are on the edge of time. As individuals, we feel helpless, despairing. The situation is so dangerous. Injustice is so widespread. The danger is so close. In this kind of situation, if we panic, things will only become worse. We need to remain calm, to see clearly. Meditation is to be aware and to try to help. I like to use the example of a small boat crossing the Gulf of Siam. In Vietnam, there are many people called boat people who leave the country in small boats. He wrote this during the war. Often the boats are caught in rough seas or storms. The people may panic and boats may sink. But if even one person aboard can remain calm, lucid, knowing what to do and what not to do, he or she can help the boat survive. His or her expression, face, voice, communicates clarity and calmness, and people have trust in that person. They will listen. One such person can save the lives of many. Our world is something like a small boat. Compared with the cosmos, our planet is very small. We are about to panic because our situation is no better than the situation of the small boat in the sea. And he goes on to talk more about that, but he says we need people who can sit still and be able to smile and walk peacefully. Buddhism says that you are that person, that each of you is that person. And I'll stop at that because I want Judy to come sing one of her amazing songs about love and justice.
So, are you there?
Yes,
Am I here?
yes, you are
You
here.
can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So the interesting that you said that about Che, because I've been reading about Reinhold Niebuhr lately. I've been reading a book called The Serenity Prayer by his daughter Elizabeth Sifton.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting, his perspective, because Reinhold Niebuhr, by the time he was done analyzing World War II and his German relatives and acquaintances, he had ceased to become anything resembling a pacifist. And yet he wrote so much about love and justice and about what happened in the Old Testament, admonishing us that love is not enough, that we need justice. And Carter Hayward, who spread her liberation theology teachings into gay and lesbian theology, liberation theology, they both inspired this song of mine called Love and Justice. So if some of you know it, great, sing along from the beginning, and if you don't know it right away, you'll probably catch on pretty soon. What's it all about? It's all about love. What's it all about? It's about justice. What's it all about? It's about love and justice and the way we all live in the world. Now when you let down a wall, it's all about love. But when you tear down a wall, it's about justice. Building bridges, crumbling walls, it's about love and justice and the way we all live in the world. So what's it all about? It's all about love. What's it all about? It's about justice. What's it all about? It's about love and justice and the way we all live in the world. Now when you hold a woman's hand, it's all about love. But when you respect her right to choose, it's about justice. Oh, the women's respect, it's about love and justice and the way we all live in the world. So what's it all about? It's all about love. What's it all about? It's about justice. What's it all about? It's about love and justice and the way we all live in the world. Now when you walk in an old-growth forest, it's all about love. But when you take steps to protect her, it's about justice. This path that we are on, it's about love and justice and the way we all live in the world. So what's it all about? It's all about love. What's it all about? It's about justice. What's it all about? It's about love and justice and the way we all live in the world. Now I realize that one of my favorite parts of singing this song is asking the question and having the audience answer and sing to me. So sorry I can't hear all of you, but I'm going to pretend. So when you share your thoughts with me, about love. When people agree to disagree, it's about justice. The freedom to speak, it's about love and justice and the way we all live in the world. Now, when you write your sweetheart a letter, it's all about love. Oh, a new verse. This is one I wrote for a couple of friends of mine who got married a few years ago. That takes place of the old verse. When two women say I do, it's all about love. But when the state says we do too, it's about justice. Oh, the freedom to marry, it's about love and justice and the way we all live in the world. So what's it all about? It's all about love. What's it all about? It's about justice. What's it all about? It's about love and justice and the way we all live in the world. Now, when you beat a man who's down, it's not about love. And when you let those 4 men go, it's not about justice. We still have a dream. It's about love and justice and the way we can all live in the world. So what's it all about? It's all about love. What's it all about? It's about justice. What's it all about? It's about love and justice and the way we all live. It's a way we can all live. It's a way we can all live in this world.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm clapping for everybody, Judy. What a great song. What a great song. It just says so much, you know.
Thank you. And I will say that writing verses for that is really quite a challenge.
Yeah.
It's a challenge to put your words where your heart and your thoughts are.
And make them scan, you know, and fit the music. And there's a
There's
lot to
that.
this songwriting things, folks. Oh my God, wonderful, wonderful. I needed to hear that song tonight. I really appreciate it. You know, I have a song that came to me as soon as I thought about this program tonight, and it's one I've never sung before. I sang it for about 3 minutes today, so, you know, I'm just going to go for it. But it is such an important song. It's one of the wisest songs I know about love. Because, you know, love, we think of love and it makes us feel kind of soft and happy, or like going out and changing the world. But there's a lot of homes where love was hard to find, or the way love was shown was hard to take in. And a lot of us may have come from those homes. And I think this is just an amazing, beautiful song by Bob Franke, an East Coast writer who's a very deep human being. I think he ordained as a minister, but he made his life as a musician and songwriter. And this is just a song about the hard side of love, but the beauty of even love that is not so easy, but is still real. So some of you may know this. Sing along as you like, and I'll do my best. I don't know it that well. I remember growing up like it was only yesterday. Mom and Daddy tried their best to guide me on my way. But the hard times and the liquor drove the easy love away. And the only love I knew about was hard love. It was hard love every hour of the day, when Christmas to my birthday seemed a million miles away. And the fear that came between them drove the tears into my play. There was love in Daddy's house, but it was hard love. And I recall the gentle courtesy you gave me as I tried to dissemble in politeness all the love I felt inside. And for every song of laughter was another song that cried, this ain't no easy weekend, this is hard love. It was hard love every step of the way. Hard to be so close to you, so hard to turn away. And when all the stars and sentimental songs dissolved today, there was nothing left to sing about but hard love. Ooh. So I loved you for your courage and your gentle sense of shame. And I loved you for your laughter and your language and your name. And I knew it was impossible, but I loved you just the same. Though the only love I gave to you was hard love. It was hard love. It was hard on you, I know, when the only love I gave to you was love I couldn't show. You forgave the heart that loved you as your lover turned to go, leaving nothing but the memory of hard love. So I'm standing in this phone booth with $1 and a dime, wondering what to say to you to ease your troubled mind. For the Lord's cross might redeem us, but our own just waste our time. And to tell the two apart is mostly hard love. So I'll tell you that I love you, even though I'm far away. And I'll tell you how you change me as I live from day to day. How you help me to accept myself, and I won't forget to say, love is never wasted, even when it's hard love. Yes, it's hard love, but it's love all the same. Not the stuff of fantasy, but more than just a game. It's the only kind of miracle that's worthy of the name. For the love that heals our lives is mostly hard love. The love that heals our lives is mostly hard love. Bob Franke. Judy, please.
Betsy, that is some song, isn't it?
That's an incredible song. Yeah.
That Bob Franke.
He's very ill, by the way, and there's a GoFundMe up for raising money for his medical costs. Maybe while you're singing, Judy, if you don't mind, I'll just grab it off internet and put it in the chat.
That sounds good. Yeah, I didn't realize he was
Yeah.
sick. Boy,
Yeah, I don't
we are
know
of
any-
the age, Betsy, in which these things are happening all around us
Indeed, they are.
to our near and dear friends, especially in the music business. I sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Well, this song that we thought I should sing next seems to be a perfect piece to follow that. It's one I thought I'd get my piano out for. It's Love That Goes the Distance. We built on hopes, you know we've dreamed, but things weren't always what they seemed. Our disappointment turned to tears, the bitter taste of broken years. But time has passed, and time is now. And when love is love, it lasts. Hear the vow. And it's love that goes the distance. The tree growing out of the stone I believe in now. I believe in now. And it's love that grows through difference. Each and every ring of the tree I believe in now. I believe in now. Eye to eye, one to one. I to you, we have begun. Love that goes the distance, the tree growing out of the stone I believe in now. I believe in now. And it's love that grows through difference. Each and every ring of the tree I believe in now. I believe in now. Face to face, day to day. You to me, to you. Again we say that it's love that goes the distance. The tree growing out of the stone I believe in now. I believe in now. love that grows through difference. It's love that grows. I believe in now. I believe in now.
I believe in now. Whew, love that goes the distance. Boy, I feel like, God, that's what we all want. That's really all we want, is just for people to hang in there with us through all our, all our weirdness. And to have the stamina of heart, the courage of heart to hang in with the people we love and all their weirdness. So, those of us that are blessed to have long-term, partners in our lives, it is a blessing, and I was going to curse. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, as everybody knows, but I think there's also this beautiful journey of becoming our own partner, our own lover, our own good friend, our own companion. That is just a beautiful piece of all this, is befriending ourselves. It's sort of the last frontier in my life anyway. But thank you so much, Judy. Just a beautiful song. I guess I'm going to share something. I didn't know if I was going to share it or not, but I'm unexpectedly thrown into some grief tonight at the very last minute. Just an hour or so before our program, I learned that a very, very lovely man that I've been not close to, but very warmly heartfelt connection with, took his life last week. And as I sang Hard Love, I thought about him a lot. And I guess I thought of that because of this: if we can be our own friend, somehow befriend this broken person that is us, that's love that goes the distance. And I'm sorry that my friend didn't quite have the long haul with himself. And but no one can judge anyone else's suffering. And I did think, even though it felt premature and final and all of that, sometimes it's mercy. Sometimes a person's struggle is just enough. It's enough. And anyway, I just want to bless him and bring him into this circle of love. Someone who gave enormous love. He was one of the sweetest, lovingest person I've ever met. So here's to you, my friend. Okay, well, this is a funny non sequitur, but it is what it is. I came across this song in my song list. I was looking for what to do tonight, something new and different. And I found this song that I wrote in 2010, which was the year my son graduated from high school? Yeah, high school. So he was a ripe teen, and we had gone through the ripe teen years together. And I just thought this captures a little bit of the hard love of parenting teenagers, for any of you that have in any way been in a connected relationship. And I like this song a lot. It makes me smile and it makes me weep a little bit. So it's called God's Little Joke. And some of the cultural references are outdated now. There's one about boyfriends with pants hanging down below their butts. That's not really happening, but it was really in fashion about 10 or 15 years ago. So, okay, here we go. God's Little Joke. It's God's little joke on feminist moms, giving us daughters who wear skimpy thongs, with their pictures on Facebook you don't want to see, and the boyfriend with pants hanging down to his knees. God must be laughing, I'll try to laugh too, since I prayed to have children, it's the least I can do. Watch out what you pray for, your prayers may come true. It's God's little joke on feminist moms, giving us sons who love Warcraft and bombs, with despicable lyrics to their favorite songs, And when they start dating, the girls all wear thongs. God must be laughing, I'll try to laugh too. Since I prayed to have children, it's the least I can do. Watch out what you pray for, that prayer may come true. God must be laughing or crying or both, like I do when I'm at the end of my rope. Oh, mothers, take heart, take a breath, and take hope. This is all temporary, just God's little joke. They'll be gone in a heartbeat. That's God's little joke. Thank you. A lot of you know that this teenage boy just turned 30 and wears his pants very appropriately and is getting married and being a responsible adult human being. So gotta hang in there, moms and grandmas and grandpas and dads. Okay, Judy, what are we gonna do now? Oh yeah. Another of Judy's classic great songs.
This is, my head's cut off, I guess.
It is. Let's not do that.
Let's not do that, yeah.
Let's not do that.
So one of Betsy and my commonalities is our friendship with the 4 women of Motherlode from the Pacific Northwest. And this song is about a time that I went to see. I don't think it was all of Motherlode. I think it was maybe 3/4 of them or something at a women's bar in Seattle. And I met a pretty extraordinary man there on that night and wrote this song about him. And it is one of those songs that helps me reflect on how times have changed, because many of the women's coffee houses, communities, etc., that I sang this in did not necessarily receive it that well. Now, I think people would say, yeah, what? So, at any rate, this song is called What Do You See? And it's based on a true story in my life. Years ago in Seattle, I don't remember exactly where, I went downtown to a women's bar. Some friends were playing music there. I sat down at the counter next to a sandy-haired, kind of young guy. He spoke to me and seemed surprised when I replied. In fact, he apologized. I said, for what? He said, I am a man. I said, so what? He said, I think you understand. Years ago, he said, I don't remember just where or when, I stopped talking to people's bodies and started talking to the spirits within. And it's freed me up well beyond my critical eye. When the barriers fell, how the judgments too did fly. In truth, love filled the sky. I looked around. It was a bar. The lights were dim. He looked at me. I looked at him. What do you see, said he, I am not this body. What do you see, said he, I am a spirit living within. I did not choose this frame or this picture of me, you see, but I am living inside this time of this me. Well, like you, I was surprised to hear love's message so strong in such an unlikely way from this likable man who came to listen to women's songs. And sometimes it seems the simple truth lulls me to sleep, but then a riddle wakes me up and I take a lifetime leap in a moment of belief. I said belief, not a thing to understand, but it's like belief in the spirit of love inside that man. What do you see, said he, I am not this body. What do you see, said he, I am a spirit living within. I did not choose this frame or this picture of me, you see, but I am living inside this time of this me. Years ago in Seattle, I don't remember just where or when, I stopped talking to people's bodies and started talking to the spirits within. And I think about that sandy-haired young man from time to time. He said the gift of sight can be a curse of the cruelest kind, or love can be beautiful blind. And as I look at you, I again recall the spirit of love inside us all. What do you see, said he, I am not this body. What do you see, said he, I am a spirit living within. I did not choose this frame or this picture of me, you see, but I am living inside this time of this me. I am living inside this time of this me. Oh yes, I am living inside this time of this me.
Thanks, Judy. I still remember hearing that for the first time. It was a long time ago. That's one of your old songs. Whew, boy. And it's very Buddhist, because, the Buddhist teachings are so much about not this permanent solid self, but this very mutable collection of protons and neutrons and DNA and influences and so forth, and that whatever we think we are is changing constantly. So, yeah, you were a Buddhist before you knew you were a Buddhist. So we have one we're going to try to do together. We know we can't really do that on Zoom, but we're gonna do our best alternative. And it's a song we've done here before. I think I did it with Peter Blood and Annie Patterson from Rise Up Singing when they were here quite a while ago. And it's a wonderful song by Dave Carter called Gentle Arms of Eden. And we really wanted to sing something that celebrates this beautiful earth and the love of the earth. Because if we can keep awakening that love and feed it by getting to the redwoods, getting to the waters, getting to the mountains, and drink it in, fall in love over and over again, we will be so much more equipped to do what it takes to save this planet. Just like a mother or a father, when they see their child in danger, get preternatural strength that comes from love. And the whole story of women lifting a car off a child, that resources get activated that we don't even know we have when we love something and we see it in danger. So this song, I love singing this song with Judy. I mean, I love singing it. I'm going to sing it with Judy. We don't know how it's going to be. We've never done this before. And Judy's going to kick off the first verse. I'm going to take it from there. Please sing on the chorus. It's a great chorus. Here we go.
On a sleepy, endless ocean, when the world lay in a dream, there was rhythm in the splash and roll, but not a voice to sing. The moon shone on the breakers, and the morning warmed the waves, till a single cell did jump and hum for joy, as though to say, this is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden.
Then the day shone bright and round her, till the one turned into two, and the two into 10,000 things, the old things into new. And on some virgin beachhead, one lonesome critter crawled, and he looked about, he shouted out in his most astonished drawl, this is my home. Sing it! This is my only home. This is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden.
Then all the sky was humming, and the ground was carpet green, and the weary children of the world went dancing in between, and the people sang rejoicing where the fields were glad with grain, this song of celebration from their cities on the plain. This is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden.
Now there's smoke across the harbor, and there's factories on the shore, and the world is ill with greed and will and enterprise of war. I will lay my burdens in the cradle of your grace, and the shining beaches of your love, and the sea of your embrace. Let's sing it. This is my home, yes it is. This is my only home. This is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. And should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Oh, why don't you do one, Judy?
This is my home, this is my only home, this is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. Should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden.
Yeah. Yeah. Another great, great song.
It is a great song. I realize I've twisted it just a little bit to my own expression, but it's what a beautiful song.
Totally
I love
works.
singing that one with
Totally
people.
works. And Eileen, I think it was just put in the chat, presente. Yes, Dave Carter died a number of years ago. And
Yes.
Judy, do you want to share anything more about him?
I didn't know him, and the woman who played music with him, and I've forgotten her name now.
Tracy Grammer. Tracy Grammer.
She still plays his music, or did for quite a while, but I don't feel comfortable talking anything about him because I didn't even know him. I
right.
came across that song on on a YouTube and fell in love with it, and then found out more about him as a result of that. So our songs live on past the songwriters.
Well, that
If we have any hope of mortality, Betsy, this
that's
is
right. Well, I'm counting on that. That's why I became a songwriter, just for that. So, Judy, little time check. We are running a bit late. We had some technical problems at the beginning. So, you could either do the short one, or you could do just a couple of verses of Bird Return, not the whole song. What do you think? Up to you.
I'll do. I can't do just a couple of verses of
Got
Bird
it.
Return because it's really not a bird list. It is really
Okay.
a religious song with the climax about what I believe at the end. So
Oh,
can't do that. But I could do the love song that I wrote for Nancy Spencer.
oh, I think we need a love song. We have not had one romantic or even vaguely romantic song tonight. And I know you're all just sitting there saying, come on, but we're just not going to produce for you except for this one, which is pretty cool. But I'm going to do one romantic love song at Twilight and Lullabies. So you're going to have to come back for that one. Okay.
That's
Judy,
great. Well,
take it
this
away.
one is one I wrote for Nancy Spencer, who is no longer on the planet, but was certainly a love of my life. And when I met her, 1 week later, I had this song written for her. Knowing you makes me want to be 52, still growing, going strong. Just look at you at 52. Now I understand how I want to grow up and old and deeper in my soul my whole life if I can. You inspire me with the look in your eyes. Every time you smile, I realize that life's not through at 52. In fact, it's just begun to get better than life was at only 51. Now I believe you when you say that your life gets sweeter every single day. Just look at what you've done since you were 51. Can't imagine what you'll be when you are, boy, those diminished chords. Can't imagine what you'll be. Thank you. When you are 53, but I love you at 52.
Could we just unmute and give Judy the applause she deserves? That was just amazing. Woo, Judy. Can you just
Being a performer in a room without an audience.
It's an old song.
Okay. Ooh, I feel so powerful when I mute you all. Oh my God, what a rush. Thank you, that was great. Don't go away, we're not done. We have just a little more. So, wow, this night has gone really fast. And I have had such a blast with Judy and with all of you. And with these songs, a really rich array of songs. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you want to say thank you in another way, as well as applauding, we would love your donations. This is a donation-based event. It survives and thrives because of your donations. Tonight we'll be, of course, offering Judy our hearts thanks through some genuine, stuff that she can go and pay the rent with. And so thank you for that. And we'll also be donating again, as we did last time, to the project that Pauline, I can't think of her last name right this minute, from Kenya, who came on and spoke last time briefly about the project. She and my friend Wanjiru, these are two friends of mine from Kenya, who are doing a wonderful project on a very simple, talk about simple, fundamental need that girls and women have in low income countries such as Kenya. This is very true in India as well, which is menstrual supplies. And so they are raising money to make menstrual supplies free and available to young women. It allows them to go to school, because when they don't have proper protection, they're too embarrassed, understandably, to go to school. So it interferes with girls' education and a lot of other things. It's a very serious problem. So you'll be donating tonight to both Ms. Judy and to this wonderful project in Kenya. I thank you all so much for the cards that you send, the checks you send, the really nice notes that you send. And somebody asked in the chat, do you make out the check to Betsy Rose? That works just fine. And the PayPal link is also in the chat. Thank you so much, Anita, for putting all that stuff in the chat. Don't forget to save your chat tonight, everybody. And 2 weeks from now, February 17, 6 p.m., Twilight and Lullabies, which is a different energy. The third Thursday of the month, it's a little more reflective and quiet. It's a kind of a wind down evening. There's a little poetry. Sometimes there's some spiritual readings and just songs that are a little, on the gentle side. And as I said, this time I'm going to be offering some teachings and poetry from Thich Nhat Hanh and singing many of the songs that I wrote in his company. He inspired many songs in me, and I traveled with him for several years and sang them at his retreats and public appearances, and so I'm really excited to share them with you. So that's 2 weeks from now. Folks, keep the peace. There are demonstrations being called by Code Pink and other peace groups to demonstrate Saturday morning in front of your local civic building, government building, saying no war with Russia, no war with Ukraine. Just, we have to get out there and let our voices be heard, And so if you have any energy for that, go for it. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks. And Judy and I have a closing song that I think a lot of you know from singing it elsewhere. It's Carry It Home. And so this song just is our little farewell to you. And Judy, you are welcome to say some parting words.
Betsy, thank you. This is an extraordinary time for so many reasons, but for those of us who are musicians who rely on exchange with each other musically or exchanges with audiences, this has been a redefining of our lives. And not necessarily in the best ways. We cope, we do our best, but really appreciate, oh hi little doggies, we really appreciate this opportunity to be here tonight, or I do. And my partner Katie is such a great help with all the technical stuff, although we just don't understand sometimes about what gremlins come into our lives during Zoom projects. Oh, yeah. So anyway, lovely Betsy, it's great to connect with you again, and all of the rest of you. I'll try to remember to save the chat this time, because I don't always get that done. I like to see what you have to say.
Oh yeah, it's always juicy. This crowd is a wonderfully communicative bunch of folks. And again, if you care to, Judy, if you can stay on a little bit afterwards, there's always a little bit of chit-chat afterwards. So we're going to do this, and you said D, correct?
Yeah, how are we doing this, Betsy?
Oh, I'll start. I'll do a whole verse, you do a whole verse, I'll do a whole verse.
Okay.
Okay, carry it home to your children. Carry children. Carry it out in the street. Carry it on to the ones you love, on to the ones you meet. Carry it light on your shoulder. Carry it deep in your soul. For we have been blessed with magic, and the magic will make us whole.
Carry it home to your children.
Do sing along.
Carry it out in the street. Carry it on to the ones you love, on to the ones you meet. Carry it light on your shoulder. Carry it deep in your soul. For we have been blessed with magic, and the magic will make us whole.
Carry it home to your children. Sing it with me. Carry it out in the street. Carry it on to the ones you love, on to the ones you meet. Carry it light on your shoulder. Carry it deep in your soul. For we have been blessed with magic, and the magic will make us whole. And the magic will make us whole. Why don't you sing that once, Judy?
And the magic will make us whole.
Oh, thank you, everybody. Bless you. Keep the peace, spread the love, and let's unmute. So once again, we can say goodnight in a way that almost feels like we're in one room together. I love to hear your voices.
Hey,
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Very much.
Very much.
Hey,
So
thank
special.
you, Betsy. Thank you, Judy.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Betsy.